first went in.
Breaking up the
And
stairs.
this obviously is the Terralock, the smart lock. It locks in the negative pressure, and it's a gentle negative pressure. And this is the part where you feel like wiggling.
Okay.
You feel like you're getting a massage at the Ritz.
She never gets
The
massages.
nice thing about
We're gonna
what
put
Elliott's
2
doing
cucumbers
is
over your eyes.
everything that we're doing here is designed to maximize our cell yield and viability, right? So when you put the local in, it was subdermal. It was a subdermal block, and that's because the local can be cytotoxic, right? So we want to minimize the exposure in the cells. But then what he's doing here is he's not putting a ton of negative pressure into the cells, right? Which could lyse them as they come into the syringe. He's just applying a little bit of negative pressure as he goes. Because our goal is to have nice, healthy, intact cells.
Are there
So
any medications
I just move it
or
around so I don't take a
supplements
divot.
that you got? Are there any medications or supplements that you tell your patients not to that may jeopardize?
Not
the
really.
cell?
No,
I mean, if they're smokers, we give them a lecture. If they're on cytotoxic chemo or, strong biologics, sometimes we have to time it or, not take it around that time. But
What about steroids?
generally,
Okay.
no, we'll work around steroids,
no, we like patients to take the nitric oxide. That's,
How about NSAIDs? Won't that kind of block the cytokine signaling? Tell them not to take NSAIDs.
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
and we don't.
We don't take them off any of that stuff.
Statins?
Nope,
Nope.
All right.
leave them on.
I mean, some of that stuff's controversial, but we
Yeah.
just haven't really seen. I think we did a statin study once,
Yeah.
maybe like 8 or 9 years ago, and I don't think it mattered.
Dr. Alt, who did SVF on Jack Nicklaus in Germany, did
Yeah.
a study, and statins do suppress stem cell proliferation. I'll send you the study.
But those are like in the lab, right?
I think it was in vivo. I don't know.
Okay.
I'll send you the study.
Yeah.
I'm moving around so I don't get it, so it stays
Yeah.
even. We're gonna spin this down. So you see there's so much lido in here. I don't have much fat yet. So we'll spin it down and then we'll get more. Anything hurting?
No.
We used a lot of anesthetic. I want to do all her because she had a cosmetic thing where she has a little extra lump here. So I'm gonna do it for cosmetic. Usually I do it even, but not for Melissa.
Oh, that way you can reuse it. I see.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So do you have many studies right now with concussions?
So we've got our animal studies that we publish, but in terms of patient studies, nothing that we publish, we collect data on everything. So I think the last time was 20 some odd patients. 80% of them were positive.
Is there any indications where you would do this supine? Is it always prone?
I always do prone because I like this area. It's safe. You never have to worry about like a hernia or an incisional hernia or an old laparoscopic port. You don't hit peritoneum back here. That's the big risk of a mini lipo is hitting, bowel from a ventral
Yeah,
scar, or
true.
peritoneal port or something.
Plus, they probably feel more secure prone. They can relax better.
Absolutely. I sleep better at night when I work on this area. You get good cells from here too.
So I take some.
Big legs, huh?
So I take some electrons and I get my
When I took it out, you can hear the little suction sound. That's good.
And then I.
Yeah, yeah.
So I go like those and then.
Yeah, this is like
That
a
one makes the most
centrifuge
sense
and
to me.
below is
Right.
the incubator. The old system, we have them separated.
Just a 30-minute spin. What are
Like 30 seconds, the 2800 RPM for 30 seconds, just so we can get rid of the local anesthesia, get the condensed fat. So we're picking.
And there was like.
I'm like,
question
sir,
marks around.
I think it's getting a little better. It's gonna be nice.
That'll do it too.
If you're trying to get 260 cc draws,
Usually, yes. You felt that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stay away from that area.
You know what really interesting?
How about here? We okay over here?
Yeah, we're good.
the goal is 120 total.
Well, this one I'm doing. One might be enough sometimes, but I use so much lido on her that
Yeah.
I'm going more.
Yeah. Our PRP, we do like high dose. It's either 60 or 120.
Are you using
cc's.
Magellan or Arthrex?
No, gosh, what's it? M-Site, and it's a double spin, and we have a plate counter, you get like 3 billion platelets per draw. So you get a good regenerative effect. Yeah. You end up with 14 cc's of PRP.
Yeah.
There's a lot of air, so they will only go for fat. They don't have mixed to it. They develop a lot slower. Boys do.
You can hear, there's so much Lido in there, you can hear it sloshing a little
Yeah, I
bit.
see.
We're getting it out.
They hit the ball of their head. Boom. The change of thermal velocity is huge because they don't have the strength to support themselves, whereas boys do. Particularly boys
Getting
soccer,
there.
There's like wrestling.
So apparently the machine washes out the Lido for you, it
We
does
do a quick
everything.
spin to get rid of the Lido,
Okay.
and then after that, we incubate it with the collagenase.
I think they're doing.
Seriously?
There's a quick spin cycle, just for decanting like
I watch
this.
soccer every morning and, still follow it quite a bit, like, I saw that, I was like, you're jeopardizing the sport, but I understand the other side, the medical side.
It's a little bit more difficult Lido because of the significant scarring. So it's making me kind of do a little bit more mechanical work, but it's going fine.
This is what it looks like.
Oh, look how it separated the fat from the lidocaine.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, that's a good amount of fat, actually.
Yeah, it looks good.
How much do we leave in here?
Elliot, you're good at this.
You have 10, like 15 cc's? Yeah.
15? We'd probably be okay with just 2 syringes. We only need about 10 for the bank, and we need about 20 to 25 for here. So that's good.
I did methylene blue, no, Prexablue.
So when you send the 10 to the bank, that's like, they keep that and expand from that?
They make a personal
Yeah.
line from that. They do what we do here,
Yeah.
but with a lab. You know.
So you could tell them, I want 100 million expanded cells, they make it to order.
Yes.
And they keep that line, the original line
Yes, like
indefinitely.
brewer's yeast, yes.
At like what, minus 180?
They keep it forever, yeah, and then
Look
they
at
can
my-
tap into it. I'm gonna do a little bit more on that syringe if you wanna attach the Terralock to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna transfer this
Okay,
actually.
because I probably have 15 here, 15 there, 30, but I wanna have like 35, so we have 25 and 10.
Okay.
There's gonna be 10 for the bank and 25 for here.
I woke up this morning and I thought that's my fault.
So I'll get rid of the Lido, make more room for fat. So I'm gonna have a lot of, well, my goal is about 35 of compressed fat, minimum, 35 to 40 compressed.
The 10 you give to the bank, approximately how many cells is that? in
So
there?
they'll grow, they double every 24 hours. So they
Okay.
start growing, they get several million and then they just kind of plate them out and go.
Are these a
unlimited.
bioreactor or are they just the old fashioned flask method to
That's a
expand
question
them?
for Sean.
Yeah.
Sean?
What's up?
Do they use a bioreactor to expand the cells or the old fashioned flask method?
Culture dishes.
Yeah, okay,
So,
old-fashioned.
of different sizes.
Yeah.
Bioreactor for an individual would be way too much.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably. And you can get, billions of cells with, these huge culture dishes and
Yeah.
whatnot. So, bioreactor is probably better if you're trying to produce,
So she'll be a little black and blue because I'm scraping the skin on the inside, but that's okay.
No worries.
Even for stem cells, I don't think bioreactors are that great because
After a certain amount of passages, you get aberrant copies.
well,
Yeah,
yeah, so there's the passages for sure, but there's also the just kind of uncontrolled growth. You don't want the cells to overgrow.
Yeah, you could, when you do it manually, you could monitor it
You
more.
have to monitor.
Yeah,
so if
yeah.
you get 100% confluence, you're gonna have crappy cells. We don't want that.
Yeah.
So we want to. They aim to harvest between 70 and 90% confluence, which is important. You're not maximizing the number of cells that you can get, but those cells are going to be much higher quality.
What's the turnaround time? Let's say, hey, I want 100 million cells.
So
No.
people love that question, and then it comes down to biology. Everybody's different, right?
Yeah.
So you could send in
Okay,
that
I
much
think
fat.
that'll be good.
You can send in 5 cc's of
So
fat.
we'll add it
you're
all.
gonna get stem cells from that, but they're gonna be fewer. It's gonna take a little bit longer to ultra out.
Yeah.
So you could have patients who send in a low